I think it's incredibly rich, incredibly depth of detail, but that's something that we expect out of Sony. Sony's been a trendsetter in more than one ways when it comes to visual quality is concerned. This just probably takes it to another level. That's what it does. It has this immediate wow factor. They're lacking clarity. I mean, I can't imagine a better impact as far as a home viewing experience is concerned. It's as close to seeing it in the theater. The kind of detail, the kind of grain, the kind of texture that it gives you, it's almost, it just takes content viewing to another level, and obviously that gets enhanced. You're seeing something good, eventually it all boils down to content. You're seeing something good, fantastic, but you're seeing something, the television can make that content spectacular. It really can do that. When a filmmaker or when anybody who produces any kind of visual content visualizes certain things, this is what they want you to see, okay? Not some really degraded, glitzy, washed out color effect on television. We shot the film as well as on 4K. So you see, how close and the way the colors have come out and the way the high speed works. That's always a key thing to see what kind of pixelation that happens, and it doesn't. So that's quite brilliant to watch. A lot of filmmakers have to keep in mind that they are making films also for the screen, and we usually call it the small screen. Hence, the emphasis is on the fact that your drawing room is very well lit. By and large, your television screens are small, and you need to play on high contrast. So a lot of close-ups and all of that. We try and avoid, when you're making telefilms or when you're making television serials for that matter of fact, you concentrate on close-ups largely. But when I see a screen like this, then I know that a Sergio Leone kind of vision or a Kurosawa kind of vision or a Satyajit Ray kind of vision, it'll look spectacular even in your drawing room. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly on this screen, or any Bertolucci's films, on this screen, or Ran on this screen, would look fantastic. And as a filmmaker, it's very heartening. I just wish more and more houses have this kind of screens. I hope more and more widescreen, such a depth of color and all of that, because then only does it inspire and propel us. I've used pink in a certain manner in Gulab Gang, which is also a very wide-scaped film. You don't get the same impact when you see it on a smaller, cheaper screen, because all the contrasts are lost, all the colors and color being a part of your storytelling gets completely lost in that. So on a screen like this, when you're making a film which has that kind of a color palette, it makes it really wonderful. I don't remember the last time I've seen the Taj Mahal like this. We've seen the Taj Mahal in every possible motif, in every corporate AV and all kinds of things. But on this screen, it just looks majestic. A viewing experience like this probably helps us improve our aesthetic levels. You get to know color better. You have a better understanding of texture. You have a better understanding and a larger appreciation of anything that is beautiful and anything that is much more colorful. A television screen like this probably helps us get closer to color, and probably help develop aesthetics better.